I quit my job yesterday. I think this is quite a big surprise for all of us, especially for me, because I never intended to record a video on quitting slash leaving my job that I worked for yesterday. But I kind of personally felt like I didn't have a choice but to go and quit the job. Now, for those who are not familiar with what I did, I worked with seals, seal rescue, taking care of those amazing creatures because they are wonderful animals. But I quit the job yesterday. And well, there are quite a lot of reasons for that, and some of them are quite negative, some of them are positive. 50-50 on the job. I've been working there for quite a long time, for 4 months. In the beginning, it was amazing because I wanted to do something outside of YouTube the whole time. I wanted to do something once or twice a week. So I eventually scheduled myself in on a Sunday from 8:25:30 till 1:32 in the evening. It was fantastic. But I had to go quit yesterday for my own mental sake, for myself really, because I just couldn't cooperate with it anymore. The level of disrespect that I had received from my colleagues, and I guess let's explain it in this video. So I had a couple of months before I went to the SEAL Center. I had acquired for a job application for animal rescue, in like the car, like animals like cats and dogs, etc. Never got a response back, so I was like, hey, there's this thing close by, let's just check it out. Okay, I got an email. 2 weeks later, I went there. It was awesome. And the next week I could begin on I don't know, it was a Tuesday or Wednesday, Thursday, and it was awesome. They showed me right away how to do those kind of things. I was new and it was awesome. Then eventually, I was like, okay, this is cool. Let me try and see if I could do this Sunday. All right, Sunday it is. It was awesome from the beginning. Because it was very new for me. They taught me a lot of things. They showed me a lot of things. And it was quite interesting. The reason I wanted to work with animals is because I want to actually physically work with animals later in the future and actually hope to get a job, not actually as a volunteer, but as a paid job and work animals later, Because what I did was volunteer. I didn't get paid for it, but I had chosen not to get a job that I got paid for as well because I didn't need money. I'm comfortable enough for YouTube. Fun fact, my microphone still smells like cigars. Yeah, I just can't get the scent away. But anyways, so it was cool. And till yesterday, it was done for me. The group that I work with is amazing. Don't get me wrong, but it kind of all got ruined by one person's vibe. And that kind of did it for me. Now, yesterday was quite heavy for me personally. For those who do not know, I've got autism. And, me having autism can be quite difficult. Because you have to realize working with seals is a lot of work. You got to do a lot of thinking at the same time. And I sometimes think about 4 or 5 things on the same time, but I have to perform one each, calmly on my own. That's why I kind of prefer working alone in the morning with, the seals, because I can do it on my tempo. I do it fast, don't get me wrong. I'm not slow by any means. God, I'm not a slow worker, but it just takes quite a long time to clean everything, because it could take an hour, for just 2 seals or 3 seals, cleaning, feeding them, the floor, this and that, etc. You got to wear a suit. But it was awesome, and I purposely choose that every single time to go work in the morning alone, chill. I don't have anyone forcing me or anyone telling me what to do, because I know what to do. They've taught me what to do, right? And yesterday I found out, I walked in at 8:15. Because we start our shift at 8:25, 8:30, right? We all have coffee, this and that. And I'm quite the antisocial person. So that means that I'm not really the biggest fan of going and talking with people, especially in the morning, because I'm sort of in my own world, right? And, we do that. And she asked me to go in the kitchen with her. I said, okay, that's cool. It's kind of odd. Normally I go and do the left quarantine, but okay. Something different, I suppose. That's cool. And she tells me to grab a sheet of paper. I said, what do I need a sheet of paper for? Just to write in the kitchen. I said, okay, cool. So I grabbed a piece of paper and then a pen. And we're in the kitchen, and she says, you're going to have to write some things down. I said, things down? What am I supposed to write down? A couple of things you haven't been working on properly. I said, what do you mean? I've been doing this for weeks already, repetitively. I've been doing it quite good, from what I can tell, right? And then, we done the food, and she said, you haven't written anything. I said, what am I supposed to go write? I already know all these things. I didn't say it in that kind of, but I just like, why am I supposed to write stuff? I already know this. You showed me this crap when I came in the first day. What am I supposed to write up? I know this already, And then we go to the, left quarantine. We got to have a suit on. And then she tells me, do you have the sheet of paper with you? I said, no, why would I have the sheet of paper with me yet again? I'm like, what do I need with it? She said you have to write few things down. So I'm like, what's the reason I have to go write things down? Why do you keep asking me though? Because you are doing your work wrong. I said, work wrong? I've got no clue what you are on about. What do you mean work done? We have discussed and we have told, fuck the boss. Apparently, I got no clue the bosses, and I don't really care. Really, I don't care who the boss is. But apparently, she told me that I am doing my work incorrectly, which means that I might as well just go quit while I'm at it. She literally just told me in my face, like, what the actual fuck? Is that how you guys think about me? Thank you. Wow, thank you so much for talking behind my back as colleagues, and every Sunday morning expect me to say, hey, how are you? Good morning. Yeah, you can shove that right in your mouth, because don't say, hey, good morning to me anymore. Because, the moment she said that to me, I was like, okay. I was offended. Now, I hardly get offended, but this actually hurt me quite a lot. Having to find out that they have been watching me for weeks and not just tell me straight up front in my face that I am apparently doing my job incorrectly. As fun fact, they actually showed me how to do all those steps by step, and still for some quiet reason I haven't been doing it correctly when they have showed me how to do it, and I've been doing it the way they've been doing it. And I was deeply offended, man, when she told me that. I actually almost burst into tears. I was like, wow, thank you so much for talking behind my back and not just telling me it straight up away in the first place. That I have to go find out weeks later that I have been doing my job incorrectly when this is the reason and this is how you guys taught me how to do it in the first place. And then she goes on and tells me that some things I'm doing I should know. I said, how am I supposed to know these kind of things if you don't show me them? How is someone that has been working there for 3-4 months supposed to guard them know things if they don't get shown to them? You can't expect someone to count from 10 if you haven't taught them how to count to 1 yet. You can't expect those things. You haven't shown me those things, so why do you get mad at me every single goddamn time I do a thing? You keep on harassing me because she fucking has been repetitively goddamn harassing me on my work. Every single goddamn thing I do, she's got feedback on it. Now look, it's great having feedback, but it's never constructive criticism. She only puts negativity on me, and I can't appreciate it. I think a lot of us can agree with the fact if someone keeps on repetitively being negative on you, giving you negative energy, it can be frustrating. And having so much on my mind at the same time with my autism, they don't know I have autism, but to be quite fair, I don't think that should be relevant at work. Work is work, But me having to think of so many goddamn things at one time, and then having someone constantly telling me, you're doing it wrong, you should know this, you gotta have to know it. How am I supposed to know if you don't tell me what to do? They are showing me things that they didn't show me in the beginning, and I've been doing it wrong. How the heck am I supposed to know that rubber isn't supposed to be in the wash dryer? How am I supposed to know this thing has to be cooked out in boiled water if it hasn't been shown to me in the beginning? How am I supposed to know these things? Woman, why the heck didn't you show me that in the beginning then? If you would have just come up to me and said, hey, you've been doing your job a little bit wrong, let me teach you how to do it, I would have been cool with it. But no, the fact that I found out that they've been talking behind my back did it for me. You're my colleague, and I expect privacy and respect on that, I don't fucking talk behind you guys' back because I don't know you guys personally, and I don't care to. Then how can you speak negative on me? Oh, apparently I ain't been doing my job correctly. Apparently I didn't clean the glow water. I clean it every single time. What do you mean I don't do it correctly? I do it all step by step. I may not do it in 1, 2, 3, 4, but I do it regardless. Fuck, I don't clean the plates first. I go clean their things first. I go clean the seals. I go give them food. I rinse it off. I feed them more. Let them bathe. Clean the floor again. And then rinse the things off. And then clean the floor again. But no, apparently not in proper way. So I was like, alright, you know what? Screw y'all. Fuck you. I'm done today then. This is because, the thing is, it wasn't just because of that thing she told me, but it just constant harassing me. Putting me on my place, I guess you can say. Bashing me for stuff that I was doing correctly, which apparently wasn't good from her. Like I said, how am I supposed to go them know that rubber isn't supposed to go in the machine if you don't tell me? No one taught me that. No one told me that you had to put the tube in boiled hot water. I only found out 2 weeks later. Well, actually 2 weeks ago, I found out that you're supposed to put it in there. How am I supposed to know these kind of things if no one tells me? It's like I said, you can't teach someone to count from 10 if they don't even know how to count to 1. You can't expect anything from them if you don't teach them how to. So that kind of pissed me off, and I just decided yesterday I'm done with it. I just can't be bothered with the negativity thinking that I am just someone you can walk over with like a ground of dirt, because I am not. I'm quite capable of working, and I love working with animals. Don't get me wrong, I am obviously disappointed, but I kind of had no choice but to quit the job, because I can't work with negative energy surrounding me each Sunday from 8 till 1, 2 in the evening, constantly bashing me. I don't think any of us can say that it's nice to work with someone like that. And yes, I'm quite aware this is the harsh world. I'm very aware of that, but I cannot be working with people like that around me and then expect me to be all, pretty and happy and God knows what. I can't work with animals if someone like that doesn't work around people, and there's no communication as well. I'm in my own world working the way it's supposed to, but I can't work at a place with that kind of vibe. It just doesn't match for me. I don't feel comfortable with it, and it's just going to make me mentally tired. It's going to drain the soul out of my body, because it did yesterday. I was so goddamn tired of her moaning the whole time at me. I was like, jeez, can you please for 1 second leave me alone? Just 1 second. Stop harassing me. Every single thing that I'm doing is wrong. Just shut up for 1 minute, please. I didn't say that to her, but in my mind, I'm like, I'm so tired, man. I don't want to do this anymore. Like, every Sunday, man, imagine waking up voluntarily at 7, working at 8:25, and having to deal with these type of people, and they are surrounding you the whole time. Constantly negative, nothing constructive. And yes, I'm quite aware of the fact, yes, teaching is always good, but teaching like that isn't the way to go for me. I think a lot of you can agree that it's not the way to go, man. So I quit my job yesterday. And I loved working with animals. I thought it was fantastic. It was great. But I just can't surround myself with those kind of people. I just can't. It's just going to drain my soul out of my body each time I go wake up on a Sunday. And it doesn't make me feel good having to go and think, oh yay, I'm going to work with this person again. Can't wait to get bashed around today 50 times again. Can't wait for that. Yay. Can't do this type of things, and I'm not that kind of person. I have to work in a surrounding that I feel comfortable with. It had nothing to do with the fact I was the only guy. That's got nothing to do with it. It's the fact I can't appreciate people doing that, treating me like that. And I don't expect a thank you, but to be quite fair, once in a while, having a compliment saying, hey, you did a great job, hey, you're doing a good job. It's nice to get that. It's nice to receive that as a person. It's gratitude. Like, hey, you did a good job today, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. Means a lot. Never got anything like that as well. But should I expect those kind of things? No, but it is dignity. It's respectful, right? If once in a while someone just says, hey, you did a great job. I didn't compliment them as well, but thinking that now, do I have to compliment them? They've been working there for years. I've been only working there for 4 months, but still, thank you once in a while could be nice. It can make any person feel amazing at that point. If they've got a bad day going on, just saying, hey, you did a great job, man. Congrats. Can make that day much better. But don't surround yourself with people that are negative, because that is the worst kind of thing to do. Even if you make a lot of money, man, hey, if you're making good money and you're surrounded by negativity the whole time, is it really a good job? Are you really going to make yourself happy just because you're making 7,000-8,000 a month? I'm not, just as an example, if you're making that type of money and you're surrounded by negativity, I'm going to guess that your job is a miserable place to work at. Because yeah, you may be making a lot of money, but you're probably so tired of all these people surrounding you that are negative the whole time. They're not actually trying to help you, but they're trying to crush you down. It's just frustrating. And it's the same kind of thing with this. And I'm not saying that, volunteer work is bad. It can be amazing, but unfortunately, in my experience, the place I worked is kind of, it's negative, to be quite fair. I'm not going to name drop the place because of legal rights, and just there's no point, because they have nothing to do with it. It's the people I worked with that are just crazy, I suppose, really. And I swear to God, I ain't done nothing wrong to these people. I've never talked about them. To be quite fair, I don't even know who they are actually, besides just work. And to find out that people, my colleagues have been talking behind my back, saying I'm doing my job incorrectly and I might as well just quit at it while I'm at. That's cool. I don't need y'all anyways. Y'all don't need me actually anyways. You've got 100+ people voluntarily working for you guys. That's cool. It's not like you're going to miss me anyways. And I got a contract yesterday. I was going to tore it apart, but I was like, you know what? Ain't even worth my goddamn time. Keep it in my pocket and never touching it. So I've made the decision to quit my job. It was fun while it lasted, but like I said, I can't be surrounded by this the whole time. It just doesn't make me feel good. It makes me kind of sad. And I wasn't actually angry at all yesterday. I was very disappointed. Let me just keep it like that. I was very disappointed that I had to go find out that that is the truth of my place. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this kind of crazy random video, I suppose. This is quite crazy, but I'm not going to be working at the place anymore. I have all the rights to actually not go there anymore because I haven't actually signed anything. I haven't signed a contract, which is fantastic, which I'm not signing a contract till I am pleased with the place. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video on Keegan's podcast. Let me know what your kind of thoughts are. Let me know if you've ever experienced these kind of things in real life. This is my first actual job, and it was cool as it lasted, but like I said, there's no point in me working if there's negativity around me and I'm not enjoying my job. You know, I'm quite disappointed for those animals, but like I said, I just can't do this to myself. It's going to make my life miserable, and it's going to give me a headache each Sunday, and it's not going to let me enjoy my work. You know what I mean? And I might go try something else. Maybe I'll just stick to YouTube for now, but I might just go take a break from volunteer work for this point because, you know, it's a lot of hassle as well to just get in the job. But thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you on the new ASMR video today. It's going to be the ASMR video today, and got a Starbucks coffee review / mukbang hopefully coming out tomorrow. Going to just have to record that video as well. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and listening to me, and I appreciate you a lot. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have found the name of the company, whatever business, please keep it private. Don't go name dropping any business in the comments because, you know, it's just, there's no point. Just leave them be. They've actually got nothing to do with this situation. It's just the people that I worked with on a Sunday. Those are the main people, and if they watch this video, don't care as well. There's nothing they can do. They can't sue me because I'm not name dropping no company, not mentioning any names. Don't actually, matter of fact, know their names. Only like one or two. The three others I don't, but I don't really care as well, man. But thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next podcast video. See you guys tomorrow, man. Hey, peace out. Have a fantastic day.